to another episode of the Bourky Cabinet with AJ and
Jessica!
Today's episode, we have a Jefferson's. Not just any Jefferson's, though. No. This is a Jefferson's Chef's Collab.
I'll show you all today.
Oh. So with this one, I like it. It is really tasty, but she knows more about it than I do.
So, I am absolutely infatuated with this one. First, let me tell you about Jefferson's. I'm sorry, I was going to just jump right into what we're going to try, but we've never tried a Jefferson's for you all. So, Jefferson's does a lot of different work. You might know very much so, or have heard of several of their products, especially Jefferson's Ocean, because it's the most popular. Then they also do Jefferson's Reserve. There's the small batch. They do the Pritchett Hill one, which is done in Cabernet wine casks. It's absolutely phenomenal. Hopefully one day we'll get another bottle and do that on here. But this one was I've only ever seen this released once, ever. And this is their chef's collaboration. So it is a marriage between both a rye and their regular bourbon. They do it by 50-50, so it's in equal parts. This to me is one of the most beautiful blends I've ever had, ever. Like, when we got this at my work, I was only allowed to buy one bottle. And whenever I tried it, I was devastated that I was only allowed to buy one. So then I had AJ come up and buy another one. And then after they were still sitting there for 2 days, I was allowed to buy one more, so I bought another one. And then I went to another competitor liquor store where they had it on their shelf, and they weren't limiting people, so I bought 5 from them. And out of all of those bottles I bought, this is the only one that I have left. I am kind of super sad about opening it, but at the same time, really excited to drink this again.
Just for you guys.
Yeah, just for you all. This is the only reason I'm okay with opening it. So yeah, this is super fun. Let me just go ahead and shout out, if you ever find this stuff, buy it. Something else about Jefferson's. It is made here in Louisville. It is actually blended and aged and bottled here. And they've been around since 1997, which is kind of funny because I'm older than it, so that sucks. But this is still good. So let's jump right in. Yeah. Don't you tell me alcohol. I get some pepper in it. Do you get pepper?
I get weird smells out of this one.
Kind of makes me want to sneeze. Ooh.
It almost smells like you are like in a kitchen of sorts that just also happens to have bourbon around.
I could see that. Yeah, maybe.
It's like bourbon that's been sitting in a kitchen.
I mean, you get those rye notes off of it firsthand, and like I said, a little bit of pepper for me. But I also get some of the caramel and teensy bit of vanilla and a good amount of the barrel. You get some charredness out of it. I feel like all those bourbon notes are still kind of there too in the nose.
It doesn't smell bad, I know that.
Alright, well, you're going to try it?
Yep. You want to do another toast or no?
It doesn't matter.
Alright. Wow. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
So, it initially gives you an uppercut to the chin. It's wake up. Yeah, it's brutal. It seems kind of brutal at first, but then it just slides away. It's like it's like come back and hug you, kind of like a Sour Patch Kid, like where like it's sweet and sour, like it's nice and naughty at the same time. Like that's kind of what this was. It was really mean by hurting me, but then it's like, well, I at least taste good, right? And yeah, it really does.
I definitely feel you on that Sour Patch Kid kind of vibe it gives off. For me, like whenever you initially like put it up to your mouth and get ready to take a sip, I think that all the aromatics you get from breathing at the same time, it creates like this wha-bam hit to your face before it even fully touches your tongue. But then like as soon as it touches your tongue, you get more of those sweet notes out of it. So it's kind of contradicting and surprising. And then like once you go to swallow it, then you start getting more of those rye notes out of it. But those bourbon flavors, they just really mellow it out and make it excruciatingly smooth. I mean, this stuff is just...
What? You just get the bottle. I guess this is a kiss to the chef, right?
Yeah, it's a kiss to the chef. Beautiful job. God, yeah, I want them to release this again. I want them to release this so
it
bad.
Would be nice.
Oh my
goodness. You bought
goodness.
so many of them.
I'm still in love with this. It's been, we haven't had a bottle of this in over a year now?
Yeah, we were holding this one for more than a year now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's been over a year. I feel like it was pre-COVID whenever I bought these.
No, because it was during it, because I remember.
Or right at the beginning of COVID.
Somewhere almost in the middle-ish.
I think so. You're done on it. I put it up early 2021.
Probably like the ending of 2020.
Okay. But yeah, anyways, your rating? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know what I did on here.
If it would be around the neck.
Then no. It does not. But like you said, yeah, ratings. This is really good. I'd probably give this an 8, to be honest. This is really good. Like I said, it still gives you the uppercut, but it's like, man, most people would expect bourbon to do as such and put a little, hair on your chest, but that lets you know that you're alive at least, that's for sure.
That's true.
What about you?
Well, I have to say, initially I was thinking, oh, heck yeah, I'm definitely giving this a 9. Yeah. And then I looked at the proofage, and no, my scores dropped. I'm going to give this an 8. It is only 90 proof, and it drinks like it's more than 90. The taste is absolutely phenomenal, though.
I mean, yeah, but so you're going to lower the score because the proofage isn't where it needs to be?
I stand. No, I'm just kidding.
Understandable, though.
I mean, yeah, really, though, because, 9 times out of 10, if I'm drinking, I want something at a higher proofage just because I'm...
So if you all re-release this, Jefferson's, and I hope you're listening, if you
at least give me a 98. Come on, I'm flexible. I'll give you those two points off.
Well, talk to the boss, so...
No, it's absolutely delicious, and honestly, overall, I guess I'll meet it in the middle and give it an 8.5, just because the 90 proof is disheartening to me, but the flavor is absolutely on point and phenomenal. And like I was saying earlier, I've had a lot of blended collabs like this where it's the bourbon and the rye mixed together, and not a single one of them that any distillery has ever done compares to this one. So good on you, Jefferson.
Oh! Before we go though, I don't think we talked about it. The price. How much was this bottle? $65 for this, and this is really, really good especially for her to give it as high of that rating.
And yes, before you do the math, I spent a lot of money collecting these bottles throughout town, and drinking them all was worth it. Okay.
I'll post a total. So.
Yeah, awesome.
But yeah, this is great.
10 out of 10 recommend. It's delicious.
It's really good. Definitely go get it. If you can find it.
Yeah, good luck.
So, that's going to do it for this episode of the Bourky Cabinet. Next time, we got several options. We'll probably either post a picture of what our options are or something like that. I don't know.
And if you don't like our options, you can always just post something else that you want us to try.
In the comment section below. But other than that, we'll see you next time.
Ciao, またね. Where else would they?